Hey guys, me and my friend Jonathan, we're here to bring you a full tutorial on getting started in PlanetSide 2. So, alright, just wait there. So first we'll open the PlanetSide 2 launcher after you've downloaded it. Oh, you need a moderately fast computer for this, because it's quite a big game. So it should open up to a loading screen like this, and after that it'll load up to this, but it'll say about 7 gigabytes for you, and it will update. It will take up to 6 hours, depending on how fast your internet is. So once that's done, you're just going to click the play button, and it's going to load up the game. Okay, guys, well, it's loaded, and you should turn up to a screen like this, but it will have no characters there. So you're going to click Create Character, and choose your empire. I'll just explain a bit of the empires. The Vanu sovereignty, its vehicles are better at, they're more versatile. There's things like hover tanks, and their aircraft hover above the land to allow them to move more agilely. The New Conglomerate have tanks that are really powerful. They fire heavy rounds, but they're very, very slow. And the Terran Republic has fast-firing weapons with lower damage. So we're just going to go ahead and click New Conglomerate, since we're already Vanu Sovereignty in my other class. Select your server closest to your area where you live. Since I live in Australia, I'm going to select the AU server. And then there's a bit of creation, so we're going to go... Let's just go that. Then you get to choose one of 4 faces right now, but I guess we'll choose this one. Let's go for it. Alright. Every time you jump from sector to sector, drop in, or spawn in a vehicle, it will load in one way or another. Most screens will be like this, and will be slow for the first time on a character. So you just got to give it a bit of time. And actually pause the video while it's loading. Alright guys, so this is the start of the game. It's still loading while it shows this annotation, and it will explain a bit about your faction. So it will stop playing the annotations and the voice captions while it's loading if your computer doesn't catch up fast enough to that. But don't worry, most people's computers don't. Oh, just checking that it's recording. Sorry. I should pause it while it's loading. Give it. Hey guys, so you start by dropping onto one of your territories from space. This will generally be used if you can't get a vehicle because it's under cooldown. And once this just loads the area a bit, being a bit slow here, I see. One problem with this game, since it just came out of beta, is it gets a lot of lag spikes, and since I'm using recording software, it's a bit worse. Quite a bit worse, I should say. Um, I think what I actually do for you guys. Oh, don't worry. was gonna restart the game. I will restart the game on a lower graphics setting for you guys, and I will be back momentarily. Once it loads the menu screen. Wow, this is not liking my computer. Yeah. Okay guys, I just restarted my client, and it's working a bit better now. I decided not to change the graphics level, for aesthetics purposes, I guess. So you'll deploy into a drop zone, that there is a max. It is a unit with a cooldown for the infantry side of things. Yeah, so sorry, my brother's attacking me. Yeah. This is the enemy base, and see I just died there. I'll explain the GUI. So, it shows detailed information about the person who killed you, or persons. And this is the spawn screen. This is where you can spawn. So as soon as you get into the action and you die, you want to get back here and choose a suitable location to spawn. So if we want to get right back into the same action that we were in before, there is a Sunderer which can be equipped with a mobile spawn using search, which I'll explain later. So we can spawn here at this. As soon as you enter the game, you'll be tasked with a lightweight class, light assault, and you can change from different spawn points around the world. Infiltrators are snipers, and they also feature hacking tools. Light assault will have jetpacks and basic weaponry. Combat medics can heal people and heal themselves with a special ability. Feature Gauss rifles, which are quite good guns. The engineers feature assault rifles as well. They have basic weapons, and they have a nano armor kit, which will repair any vehicle or max there is. They can also place down a turret using their 5th weapon. Heavy assault has a maximum amount of armor. It uses LMGs, which are quite powerful but can't be used for long range. A basic pistol again. Its tool is an RPG. Its ability is to put a shield around itself, which when upgraded can mean the difference between survival and death. Now, max. Equip now. It costs infantry resources, which I'll explain in detail when I explain certs as well. It can be equipped with 2 weapons on each arm, can't aim, and has a cooldown of 10 minutes, I think it is. It has really high health, but it can only be repaired by an engineer, and it's not treated as a normal infantry unit, but a vehicle, so it cannot capture points, which I will explain later as well. So go ahead and pick whichever one you want. I'm going to go for heavy assault, or yeah, I'll go for heavy assault. So at the very top of the screen, you can see that I've just ranked up. And different ranks will let you unlock different guns, and they will change the speed of some things. Rank doesn't affect you that very much, but it's still a good thing to keep track of your score, I guess, in the game. So if we walk in here, these shields, they protect the base from people getting in, so people can't walk in here if they're not on our side, represented by the team colors. Since our team's blue, the shields are represented as blue. Now these are terminals. There's 3 types of terminals. There's the land vehicle terminals, there's air terminals, and then there's gun terminals. Gun terminals are terminals you use to change your class, or really anything to do with infantry there. The vehicle areas are to spawn vehicles, and the ground ones come in 2 different forms. There's the light version of it, which will feature the first 3 of these. And then there's a larger version which will feature the 4th tank for all the classes, which I believe this is. Not quite sure which one that is, but yeah. The aircraft is the exact same. It has 2 levels. You can get the first aircraft on the first level, and the first and second ones on the first level, and the third one is only spawned at your warp gate, which is your main base, which I'll show you now. If you press M, you enter the map, and this is where you can see all the strategic bases that are owned by your team. Every base provides a bonus based on what it is. So, Feldspar Canyon Base. If you see on the left side, it says region, and there's a box under that. It'll say first the name. Next to it, it'll say the resource bonus. Under that, it'll say the estimated amount of enemies. Enemies detected is the lowest, then squads, 1 platoon, and it will say many platoons or platoons of soldiers. Under that is the current capture, I guess, capture bar. If it's full, if it's full blue, it means we captured it. If it's full another color, it means the enemy captured it. If it's lowering, it means someone's capturing it. Now, as you can probably hear, the game does not pause, because I died there. It does not pause when you open the map. And here, as I said before, picture of your enemy and detailed information of how he killed you and what. Now, if we just open the map up again, under that, it'll mention the benefits. So, connected benefits, it says, turret heat reduction is grayed out, so that's not. It says under it what it needs, amp station. It's not an amp station. Extra health regeneration, biolab, main battle tank acquisition, tech plant. Pretty basic stuff. You get the hang of it eventually. This is your warp gate, your main base. It's protected. No enemies can conquer it or come near it, or they get blown up in 10 seconds. Down here is the interaction bar where you can... yeah, I found that out the hard way. Down here is the instant action where you can deploy at different locations, such as your squad leader. It will deploy you on them or at the nearest spawn location near them. Then there's other ones that are under attack based on the color. This one's red, so it's under heavy attack, orange under medium attack, and yellow under lighter attack. That's a really useful tool for getting around the map. Here on the right side is the filters. Normally I just use territorial control and enemy activity to see where they are. See, by the colors, that HVR tech plant is under heavy attack. And there's a lot of enemy presence there. As you can see in the left, it says enemy platoons detected. Now, such as Inda NC Warp Gate has no enemies in it, or some now. Now, if we go back here, this redeploy button that's just grayed out. It'll let you basically suicide, but it doesn't actually count as a death. Now, these are your resources. I'll go into more detail about that now, actually. So we'll just open up this. First, your SC is your station cash bought with real life money. It's worth less than certs, but much easier to get if you prefer paying, which I did for this account. The cert points are things you earn in game every 250 XP, and so being there, yeah, 1 every hour is the average. Being there when someone captures a facility can earn you from 1 to 4 certs every facility. And there's heaps of other ways to get extra XP. I recommend going what you're good with after experimenting for a while, as I did. I went with bombing and heavy infantry. Now, aerospace resources are used to attain air vehicles. Different air vehicles will cost different amounts. The first one might cost 200, the second one might cost 300, fourth one might cost 500, or whatever yours costs. Mechanize is the ground version of aerospace resources, and infantry is used to resupply grenades, upgrade to max, and things such as that. If we go along to the vehicles, I can show you more easily certifications and loadouts. Um, Yeah, it has all the vehicles here, so you can have a look at them. There's Flash, Sundra, which is universal. The Lightning is also universal between all three empires. And the Vanguard is the specific tank that's built at the second level of ground vehicles. The three aircraft, two of them are universal, the Liberator and the Galaxy, and the Reaver is the light attack bomber. Um, all empires will have all the aircraft start with the same class of weapons. As such, the Reaver starts with a machine gun and external afterburner fuel tanks, as the VS bomber does, and so does the Terran bomber. We have a look at this. It has no weapons, and so you can equip weapons with it, but as you can see, they cost money here. Open them, you can actually upgrade them. And we'll get this one. Look here, go to certs. Open that, and look here. Certify. 1 cert point. Weapon ammo. Maximum ammo capacity increases the maximum ammo capacity of the weapon. Increases the ammo capacity of the weapon to 126 rounds. And it's cheap too. Weapon optics. 1.25% zoom attachment. So you got lots of upgrades there, and then you've got these. These are for the slots that are in your main classes. So if I show you this as an example, these are the melee slots, the ability slots, utility slots, grenade slots, and suit slots. So let's just open this up, go to credits. Okay, let's see. Universal utility slot, medical kit, restoration kit. Once you buy that, you'll have to equip it into one of your slots. Same goes with guns. You go get more though. The certs won't cover it unless you actually want to buy them from the cert screen. Which I do not recommend, as it doesn't give as much detail as this screen. So what you'll do, you click on that. It has your Empire emblem there. Hit infantry weapons. And go, say, heavy assault, LMG. Look there. There's a whole lot of LMGs you can pick from. Unfortunately, most weapons cost up to 1,000. Yeah, and that's quite. You need to spend quite a lot of time playing the game to get those. But there are some weapons that are quite noob friendly. They're pretty cheap, and you can just go for them. It'll take about a day to get 100 certs. Nah. Yeah, but you weren't bombing. Alright. So I'm just going to finish up with the GUI, and I'll see you next episode. So I'm just going to finish up with the squads, outfits, friends, and the rest. The squads are the ability to join a bunch of people and work as a team. This is a team game, and I highly recommend this. Looking at the name will tell you what they're doing. So here, Inda, attack your mama's bomb squad. That's focused in Inda, and they're idiots, obviously. So if you're into idiots, if you like talking to idiots, you can go join them. Inda, anyone join, stay together. That's an example of someone who wants to work as a team. I highly recommend you set up a mic for this, because being able to talk to your teammates is a valuable asset. Now, outfits. Outfits is just like clans in any other game. It's basically the ability to have a gigantic squad permanently or semi-permanently until someone leaves. Friends are adding someone. So if I go add 56, which is Jonathan's main, friend request sent. When he accepts it, it'll come up there. The voice and chat as general, and it will have squad normally. You can adjust people's volume if they're too low, and you can just type here. Well, that's normal. Suppose notifications is where you'll be notified with squad invites and such. Video is recording, which I probably should have done, but I didn't notice this. So, yeah, facepalm. Yeah, anyway, I like my current recording software. It's pretty good. You'll see your profile and stats, the leaderboard and such here. And that's all for now. Later, next episode, I will discuss your settings and basic combat. Thanks all.